Do you know that just 7 seconds are enough for your nafs to compel you to do something you know is wrong? But what if I tell you a way to control your nafs, which will start working from today itself? Today, we're going to talk about a battle that we fight every single day, the battle against our desires. It is the voice that pushes us toward immediate pleasure, the voice that makes us abandon the Fajr prayer or compels us to look at things we should not. In Islam, nafs refers to our inner self, our being. It is that part of us that can guide us toward good or pull us toward sin. Allah Almighty states in the Qur'an, "Indeed, the soul is inclined to evil, except for those upon whom my Lord has mercy." What if I share 5 practical and powerful ways to help you take control of your nafs starting today? Inshallah, these methods will not only help you fight your nafs, but also allow you to gain control over it. If you are ready to strengthen your day and improve your life, watch this video until the end, because this might be the most important video you will see this year. Way number 1, eat to satisfy hunger. Imagine sitting in front of a plate of delicious food. The aroma pulls you towards it, and your nafs tells you to finish it all, even if you are not hungry. This is the moment when self-control begins. Our beloved Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, gave us a beautiful example of moderation. He said, "The son of Adam does not fill a vessel worse than his stomach. A few morsels are sufficient for him to keep his back straight. If he must fill it, then 1/3 for food, 1/3 for drink, and 1/3 for air." This hadith reminds us that practicing self-control while eating is not only crucial for physical health, but also for spiritual strength. When you control your hunger, you develop the habit of self-restraint, which helps in other aspects of life. Before eating, say Bismillah, and remind yourself that the food is a blessing from Allah. Chew each bite slowly, reflect on the blessing, and stop eating when you feel full, even if there is still food on your plate. These small acts are the first steps to controlling your nafs. Way number 2, delay gratification. Have you ever found yourself in a situation where the alarm goes off at Fajr time and a battle begins within you? On one side, your sleep tells you to stay in bed, and on the other, a faint voice inside urges you to get up. This is the moment when nafs al-lawama, the self-reproaching soul, tries to call you towards the right path. However, nafs al-ammara, the commanding self that follows desires, often suppresses this voice. This is where you need to decide. Will you give priority to your desires or to your purpose? Allah states in the Qur'an, "But you prefer the life of this world, while the hereafter is better and more lasting." This principle applies not only to the Fajr prayer, but to all aspects of life. If you can delay your desire for sleep, you can surely give priority to others' needs over your desires and exercise self-control in major life decisions. Every time you resist the urge to sleep and rise for Fajr, you achieve a small victory over your nafs. It is not just about performing a prayer, it is about defeating your desires and walking towards Allah's pleasure. Way number 3, embrace simplicity. In today's world, where everyone is chasing more, adopting simplicity is truly courageous. But did you know that simplicity not only helps control the nafs, but is also essential for spiritual growth? The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "Be in this world as though you are a stranger or a traveler." These words remind us that our connection to worldly things is temporary. The more we have, the more complicated life becomes, and the more we get trapped in desires that are never ending. Reflect on your life. How many things do you possess that are not necessary? Are these things bringing you true happiness, or are they just fulfilling fleeting desires? By embracing simplicity, we remove unnecessary distractions from our lives, bringing peace to our hearts. Adopting simplicity means freeing your heart from desires that mislead you and harm your akhirah. Way number 4, commit to daily acts of kindness. Imagine starting your day with the intention of doing something good for someone else, a smile, a kind word, or helping someone with their burden. It might seem small, but its impact on softening your heart and improving your nafs is profound. The Prophet, peace be upon him, said, "Smiling at your brother is charity." This hadith teaches us that acts of kindness are not only rewarded by Allah, but also free us from self-centeredness. When we focus on helping others without expecting anything in return, we practice stepping outside of ourselves. Every time you help someone in need, it not only benefits them, but also transforms you. That sense of peace and gratitude softens your heart and strengthens your control over your nafs. Way number 5, lower your gaze. In a world full of endless temptations, lowering your gaze and guarding your thoughts is one of the greatest challenges, but it is equally important for protecting your faith. Allah commands in the Qur'an, "Tell the believing men to lower their gaze and guard their private parts. That is purer for them." This command is not just about physically lowering the gaze, but also about controlling the thoughts that arise from what we see. In today's digital age, where social media and advertisements are filled with temptations, this becomes even more challenging. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "The second glance is from the zina, adultery of the eyes." Every time you lower your gaze and ignore something that could lead you to sin, you draw closer to Allah. It is not just about avoiding sin, it is about disciplining your nafs and aligning your actions with Allah's commands. Today, we discussed 5 powerful ways to take control of your nafs. 1. Eat to satisfy hunger. 2. Delay gratification. 3. Embrace simplicity. 4. Commit to daily acts of kindness. 5. Lower your gaze. This journey requires patience, consistency, and Allah's help. Remember, even small steps lead to significant results. Allah states, "Allah does not burden a soul beyond its capacity." This means that we are never alone in our struggles. Allah's help is always with us. If you genuinely want to rearrange your life and free yourself from habits that hold you back, start taking action today. Inshallah, these principles will bring peace, success, and blessings to your life. May Allah guide us all and give us the strength to control our nafs.